hit that like, subscribe button, and feel free to leave a comment. And share if you like. You ever have one of those days where nothing goes your way? Like you wake up with a plan, right? Full of optimism, thinking the day is about to be legendary. And then life just smacks you upside the head. That was me yesterday. I woke up thinking, all right, today's the day. We're in New Orleans, baby. Me and my wife, we're going to paint this town red. We're going to put some paint where it ain't. I'm thinking about all the good stuff. The food, the music, the people watching. I even hyped myself up to eat a crawfish, claws and all, like I'm a local, you know? It's about to be a day to remember, I'm thinking, right? So, I wake up, and I hear nothing. Now, I think my wife's in the shower getting ready, right? Because that's what a good tourist does. Showers, gets all fresh, and heads out to conquer the day. So I'm lying there all cozy. Imagine her in there getting ready, maybe humming to herself. And I'm like, yeah, we're about to hit Bourbon Street, baby. Have some bonnet, what do you call those? Little donut deals. Maybe throw some beads at people who didn't even ask for them. Let's do this. But then something feels off. It's too quiet. No water running. No hair dryer. No nothing. So I roll over to check, and there she is, sound asleep. Dead to the world. She's got that blanket wrapped around her like a human burrito. Mouth half open, snoring softly, like she's living her best dream life. And I'm over here sitting on the edge of the bed, betrayed. I'm like, ma'am, excuse me. We had plans. What are you doing? There's a whole city waiting for us. Oh, excuse me. And then I hear it. The unmistakable sound of thunder. Boom! The windows rattle. And I'm like, what was that? Zeus? Are you mad at me personally or what? I walk over to the window and realize it's storming. Like it's the end of the days. I mean, it's pouring. I've never seen rain like this in my life. The kind of rain where even the ducks are on strike. And I'm just standing there looking at the sheets of water coming down, thinking, do I need a boat to get out of here? Should I call FEMA? Is it time to start building an ark? Now, if you've never been to New Orleans, let me tell you, this city doesn't do well in the rain. It's basically a bowl, a soggy below sea level bowl. So when it rains, you don't just get puddles, you get instant lakes. I'm standing at the window watching water rise, and I'm thinking, is that a pothole? Or a portal to Atlantis? Should I even try to leave the building? Meanwhile, my wife is still sleeping. Obviously, to all of this, I'm over here planning our survival strategy, Googling how to row a canoe in a flood. And she's snuggled up, dreaming about, I don't know, free desserts or winning the lottery. At one point, I thought about waking her up. But then I realized, what's the point? I just get, that look. The one that says, why are you disturbing my peace? You married folks know exactly what I'm talking about. That look has a consequence, So there I am, standing by the window. Rain pouring down like the sky sprung a leak. And my day is officially ruined. No sightseeing, no walking around, no getting powdered sugar donuts all over me and my clothes at the Cafe du Mundo or Monday. Instead, I'm staring at a storm so intense, I'm waiting for Noah to show up with a clipboard, assigning seats to animals. And the worst part, my stomach is growling. I was ready for some gumbo. I could almost taste it, but no. The universe said, not today, buddy, not today. Now, I could have let this ruin my mood. I could have sat there pouting, blaming the rain and my wife's deep commitment to sleep. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to laugh. Life is funny like that. 1 minute, you're hyped up for an adventure, And the next, you're stuck indoors with a soggy view, wondering how long it'll take before the street turns into a lazy river. So, instead of being mad, I decided to make the most of it. I brewed some coffee, grabbed a snack, and sat down to watch the rain like it was a live action nature documentary. And you know what? It wasn't half bad. Sometimes when the day doesn't go your way, you just have to roll with it. Find the humor in it. Because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. And crying is not fun. Now, if the storm ever clears up, I'm still going to drag my wife out for some, those powdered sugar donuts and maybe a little po' boy or two. But for now, I'm just going to sit here, enjoy the sound of the rain, and remind myself that some days are just like that. They don't go your way. But hey, at least I'm not out there rowing a boat down Bourbon Street yet. So, to all of you out there, if your day's not going the way you plan, just laugh about it. And maybe have a snack. Everything's better with snacks. Alright? So, this whole situation, yesterday had me thinking about life. I mean, here I am, stuck in New Orleans with the weather, doing this best impression of a bad breakup, stormy, unpredictable, and just plain messy. I had this whole plan, right? Me and my wife were going to hit the streets, explore the city, and have a day to remember. But nope, the weather decided otherwise. And that's life in a nutshell, isn't it? Just because things don't go the way you plan doesn't mean you shut down and do nothing. It's like New Orleans weather today, or yesterday, I should say. It's not cooperating, but I'm not about to curl up in a ball and give up. Life doesn't stop, and neither should you. Think about it. Life is full of potholes, detours, and roadblocks. And believe me, New Orleans has some serious potholes. So I know what I'm talking about. You're driving along, everything's smooth, and then bam, you hit a pothole so deep it makes you question all your life choices. That's life. Sometimes it's a smooth ride, but other times it feels like you're driving on a road that's actively trying to fight you. But you don't give up on driving, right? You don't just leave the car in the middle of the road and say, well, that's it for me. Guess I'll just leave it here and walk away. No, you keep moving. You slow down, steer around the obstacles, and adjust as you go. That's the key to life. You keep moving forward no matter what. Now, let's be real. Some days are easy. You wake up, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and your coffee is just the right temperature. Those days are great. You feel like you're in a movie montage, right? Where everything is going your way. But then there are the other days. The ones where nothing works out. The alarm didn't go off. You stub your toe and your coffee tastes like shit. Those are the days that test you. Yesterday was one of those days. I woke up thinking I was going to paint New Orleans red. And now I'm just trying to figure out how not to get washed away. But you know what? That's okay. Because the tough days, the stormy ones, are the ones that teach you the most. They force you to think differently, move differently, and figure out how to keep going. Even when the road ahead looks like a swamp, the important thing is to adjust. Life throws curveballs, and you have to learn how to swing. Maybe you can't walk down Bourbon Street today, but you can still find something to enjoy. Maybe it's staying inside and watching the rain with a good cup of coffee. Maybe it's finding a way to laugh at the situation, even if you feel like Mother Nature just slapped you in the face. Or go indoors, go see a museum, art museum. You learn to shift your focus without losing sight of your goal. And let me tell you, the storm won't last forever. It never does. The sun will come out. The streets will dry up. And you'll get back to exploring, dreaming, and moving forward to your destination, right? You just have to ride it out and keep going. That's how life works. It's not about avoiding the storms. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. Or in my case, yesterday, learning how to avoid stepping into puddles that look like small lakes. So, here's the deal. Don't let the tough days stop you. Don't let a little rain or even a lot of rain drown your spirit. Keep your eyes on the destination and remember that every pothole, every detour, and every roadblock is just a part of the journey. They're to teach you something. Maybe patience, maybe resilience, or maybe just how to invest in better tires. Life isn't perfect. It's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes downright annoying. But it's also beautiful, exciting, and worth every bump in the road. You'll figure it out as you go. You'll learn how to navigate through the storms, celebrate the sunny days, and get to your final destination with some amazing stories to tell. And when you get there, oh, it's going to be worth it. The journey makes the destination that much sweeter. So keep moving forward. Adjust when you need to. And don't let anything stop you. Not rain, not potholes, and definitely not New Orleans weather. Hit that like, subscribe button.